Everything you know about Mars is wrong. Welcome to the Atrox Lux channel. I'm not real. Strap your space boots on, fasten your helmet, and let's go look at stuff.
Atrox Lux.
According to NASA, Mars is a dead planet, a cold desert planet. No life, no civilizations, past or present. Everything we know about Mars is wrong, and I can prove it. We have all seen the evidence of ruins on Mars. It is undeniable Mars once had a civilization, as you can see in these images. But there is also plenty of evidence that there are living cities on Mars. There may be a number of civilizations, in fact. Let's head to Ritchey Crater, imaged by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, which used radar to take the following images. This city was originally found by the YouTuber UFO Evidence 1001. You can find the link to his video below. Because of this video, I was able to start serious digging into the NASA imagery on Google Mars, and found not just how expansive this city was, but all the other alien settlements across Mars. Initially, I thought this image showed a ruined city with roads, but the truth is even more mind-blowing. This is a living city. Those structures that look like roads are massive raised structures that are habitats in themselves. There are smaller structures built on top of them, and even spacecraft parked, with a control tower nearby. Let's take a look. As we zoom in, we can see the supposed road can be seen more clearly for what it really is. There is a huge inset alcove. There are visible structures inside which I have colored, so they can be seen more easily. The alcove is 38 feet, or 11 meters long, and 3 meters, or 10 feet high. This alcove overlooks the many smaller buildings below, which remind me of a shantytown like from the movie Ready Player One. Directly above the alcove and built on top of it is what looks like a control tower. To its right is a small spacecraft with a visible cockpit canopy. Slightly to the north are more structures built right on top of this huge wall. Initially, I thought this structure was a huge sculpture of a head. To be honest, it still could be. But, given how many spacecraft are in this area, it is likely a ship. There are 3 other smaller craft around it, 2 of which seem to be in flight, and a smaller craft parked to the left. Going further north, you can see clear evidence of artificial structures. I would love to hear exactly what geological process caused this. As you can see, there is construction both on the side of the wall and on top, with many smaller structures surrounding it. This city is genuinely immense and covers many square miles of Ritchey Crater. This is only a small section that is being covered in this video. There are spacecraft everywhere, too many for me to highlight. If we want to see the 2 best examples of spacecraft, we need to go to the most northern upper edge of the city. Here we can see 2 spacecraft in flight. The ship on the left is delta-shaped, has a visible cockpit canopy, and is banking hard. The ship on the right, again, has a visible canopy and what look like glowing engine pods at the rear, like something straight out of science fiction. It reminds me of the main engine of the spacecraft from the TV series Blake 7. What is interesting is that neither of these craft look like the stereotypical UFO, or UAP, that we generally witness, film, and photograph here on Earth. They look like they have been lifted straight out of a sci-fi movie. Going north of the main city are further connected settlements. As you can see, these are in color and not only show what looks like some sort of vegetation, but there are city lights. These are clearly not ruins. Although there was vegetation in the main city, it was easy to explain away due to the monochrome black and white imagery. Here, however, the green shines through in these color images. I'm not saying they're alien trees, but they're alien trees. Obviously, these are all weather balloons or swamp gas, and I'm misconstruing the data, being silly, or not looking at the images in the proper way. Every single crater I have investigated that has this green plant life also has alien settlements of some sort. Any crater that is simply barren rock also tends to be devoid of any structures. Mars is still primarily desert. But in some of these deep craters, there must be enough moisture for life to cling on. We can only guess how long this city has existed on Mars. It could be thousands of years. It's not hard to see why NASA scrubbed this crater as a landing site for the rover. It would have been a bit awkward trying to explain these buildings away. This is not the only city I have found, and I will explore these in future videos. As we have seen here, Mars is teeming with intelligent life, likely built alongside and on top of the ruins of those who came before. I know what these look like, and I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this malarkey, please like, share, subscribe. Remember, the time for disclosure is now. I'll see you again soon.